Lies. It was all lies. Well, not everything. But this video is about the 5 things that were told to me at the beginning of my GLP-1 journey that I was excited about that turned out to be total lies. If you're new here, hey, my name's Allie. I'm on a fantabulous weight loss quest, and hopefully you'll subscribe, come along for the ride, because I put out new videos every day. So, I'm going to be looking at my trusty list here, and I'm just going to be giving it to you real, because I feel like there are a lot of videos out there that are like, oh, when you reach your goal weight, here's all the magical things that happen. Yeah, I've lost 126 pounds, and I can tell you that none of this has happened for me. So I'm pretty sure those people are fibbing. All right, ladies, let's talk facial hair. I cannot tell you how many videos I saw from women at the beginning of my GLP-1 journey, many of them with PCOS and many of them with other conditions that caused them to have facial hair. And when they reached their goal weight, they were like, oh yeah, the facial hair's gone. It's so great, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure that's a great big old fib, because that was not the case for me. And it's annoying and I hate it. Oh no, it's just hormone imbalance. That's what happens. Da, 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 da. Like, everybody's got 20 billion reasons for why it happens. And they were all like, oh yeah, just get down to a healthy weight range. And here I am, still battling it out with I just hate it. Second order of business from the lies of the liar McLiartons were about skin tags. People were constantly talking about how, oh yeah, when I got down to such and such weight or such and such BMI, my skin tags just fell off. I don't know what you're doing, but like, I did not have not one skin tag fall off, okay? I had to get them removed. I was like, well, maybe just 10 more pounds, they'll start falling off. Maybe just 10 more pounds, they'll start 126 pounds later, and I'm still waiting. Are the skin tags gonna fall off? No, they're not, because I'm pretty sure that those people were lying. Going shopping is gonna be so much easier when you're smaller. This little lie, it's not a full-blown liar pants on fire, but it's a little lie. I think this is partially true, partially a lie. So is it easier shopping now when I'm shopping for a medium-sized shirt and a size 12 pants? Yes. It is much easier to acquire things in that size range. More options open up to me. Is it challenging to be able to order things online because I have to ensure that the clothing that I'm ordering is not only the correct size, but that it's actually going to cover my loose skin? That is proven to be pretty challenging. So while I would say, yes, shopping at a size 12, a lot easier than shopping at a size 26, 28, absolutely. More options, better options, cuter stuff, right? All the things. But at the same time, I have to be very careful about where I'm shopping and what I'm getting, and I make sure that I try things on, because even things that are in my size now, right, may not cover me in a way that I'm comfortable with. So in that much, I think it's a little lie. It's a little misleading, but I think that for most people who are not in a position where they have to lose 100 pounds or more, I think that they probably find it to just be a lot easier, and they don't have to deal with as much loose skin, right? So that may not be an issue for them. Or there are some people that are just like, forget it, I worked hard for this loose skin, I'm gonna wear it proudly, I'm gonna wear the short shorts, right? And to them, I say, I love you, more power to you, I support you, but that ain't me, babe. That ain't me. in the same realm of the body conversation, there were quite a few people when I first started my GLP-1 journey that were like, oh, you're going to be so much happier with your smaller body. You're going to have so much more confidence. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. It's going to be great, right? And while I get where they were coming from, I think that for those of us who have a significant amount of weight to lose, it can be really challenging to watch the weight come off and then not see the body shape get better, if you will. Now, this is something that I'm currently working on, right? This is one of the reasons why you have to stay on top of working out and building muscles. And that's really going to help you when it comes to, filling out your body shape, whatever shape that may be. And I think it's a little bit misleading to just tell people, oh yeah, you're going to be so much happier. Like, if you've only got 50 pounds to lose, okay, I can see that in pictures. I can see people who only had 50 pounds to lose and they lose it and they look phenomenal and their confidence is singing and they're, right, I get that. But for those of us in that higher price range that had a lot further to go, you may or may not be happy with the body that you have in the end. Now, I do want to say that while I don't think I'm sexy, I have often referred to myself as the melting snowman with my clothes off. I say that lovingly because I have accepted the body that I have. And eventually, at some point, I will probably have the loose skin removed. But I decided very early on that I would rather look like a melted snowman with no clothes on than be unhappy, miserable, in pain, and on, multiple medications and have to use a CPAP machine just to be able to sleep. Right? Like, it was more important to me. And in that same realm of thinking, I just saw a video the other day where the lady was talking about how she lost 30 pounds on her GLP-1 and she started losing hair and immediately quit because she was like, I can do a lot of things, but I cannot lose my hair. And I have said from the beginning, you will catch me in these GLP-1 streets bald. I will shave it and wear wigs if I have to. I would rather be healthy and happy and have to start from scratch with a shaved head. Mind you, I know I do not have an attractive head shape, okay? You know how you see those women or those men and they shave their head and they just look like fantastical alien creatures with just exuding beautiful auras and essence, and you're just like, oh my gosh, how could somebody be so beautiful, right? That ain't me, okay? I got bumps, I got moles, I got crevices, right? Like, it's like Lord of the Rings landscape up there. There is no way I would look good with no hair. And again, you gotta walk out into this eyes open. And I said, if I lose all my hair, I lose all my hair. I would rather be healthy than hold myself back because of hair. And I think that having that mindset kind of helped me because now I've gotten to this point where it's like people want to ask me, oh my gosh, you've lost so much weight. Are you happy with your body? And the answer is, I'm happy with what my body can do. I'm happy with what my body is doing better. Right? My digestion is better. My focus is better. I have more mobility. I have less inflammation, right? Like all the things. That is what I'm happy about. Do I look like a Victoria's Secret model? No. But was I smart enough to know that that wasn't going to happen to begin with? Yes. So, there's the thing about body. I specifically saved this one for last because I know that it is a very touchy subject for a lot of people. And I just want to give you kind of my perspective and offer you some support, because the last item is about people in your life who are not supportive of your journey. Whether it's a health journey, a weight loss journey, both, a journey to find yourself, there are going to be people in your life, whether they are close to you, or they're an acquaintance, or they're a coworker, or they're a sister, a brother, even a spouse. There are going to be people in your life who are not supportive. And it can be really challenging when those people express that they're not supportive of you. And here's my take on it. So the lie that was told to me was, don't worry about those non-supporters, because after you put in the work and you lose the weight, they will see the hard work that you've done and see your success, and they will in turn start to support you, right? The light will go off and they will start to support you. And here's the thing. People who are not supportive of you in the beginning, if it comes from a place of ignorance, right? They don't know about the medications. All they hear is, what they hear on the news or in the media propaganda, right? That I understand. And then those people can be educated and kind of brought around, right? You kind of bring them around and you're like, okay, well, here's why that's not the case. And here's this, right? But then there are other people that you are going to encounter that are just not going to support you no matter what. The example that I have is the group of ladies that attacked me when I first started my GLP-1 journey. And essentially they came after me for, not being on a GLP-1 long enough to be able to help others, because that's what I was trying to do. And they also attacked me for my weight, and essentially it was a you're fat, you don't know what you're talking about type of situation. Now, in support of me, people said, hey, don't worry about this guy. They're just haters, right? Don't pay them any mind. Once you have been on it for a long time and you lose the weight, and right, you'll gain their respect, which I thought was weird when they said it to me, but I understood that people were trying to be sweet. So I didn't hold it against them. So those non-supporters, they continue to not support me. They continue to gossip about me, talk about me behind my back. And while the non-support and gossip is still there, it has changed. So before it was, you're fat, you don't know anything, you don't know what you're talking about, you can't help people because you're not an OG and you haven't been on this medication for years like we have, right? So that was the narrative back then. Now, 126 pounds later, it's, you're a know-it-all, you don't understand what people are going through, you just act like you're the authority on GLP-1s, right? It's like, no matter what you do, non-supporters are going to be non-supporters. They will find something to attack you on. So before, I was too fat and didn't know anything. Now I know too much, and it's made me into a terrible thin person. I don't know. I don't understand the logic train that they're on. But I use this as an example for people to help them to understand that it doesn't matter who your non-supporter is. If they're not going to support you in the beginning, then you should not put any weight in them supporting you later on after you've done hard work. Don't put your heart out there just for them to trample all over it, because chances are they may not come around. They may not be open to being educated about GLP-1s. They may not be willing to, put you up and support you and help you in your health endeavor. And if that's the case, you don't want to waste any of your time or your energy or your heart on those people. I know that it might hurt, especially if it's somebody who's close to you or a family member, but I just want you to remember that you don't have to earn respect from somebody. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. All you have to do is believe in yourself and show up for yourself every day. Because at the end of the day, that's what this health journey is all about. It's about you. It's about you taking your life back, taking your health back, taking your joy back. And if somebody else wants to try to take that from you, it doesn't matter what their reasoning is. Whether you're a content creator, whether you're, a mom of 3, whether it's your best friend or your parent, it doesn't matter who it is. Just push all that negativity out of your way and remind yourself, I don't have to prove myself to anybody but me. And I know that I can do it. And then do it. And you feel so much better. And you won't feel like that you were waiting around for somebody to be supportive or to love you or to like this video because it helps my channel. You won't be waiting for somebody to do those things or say those things to validate you, because you will have already validated yourself. And the key point of self-validation, nobody can take it from you. That joy that you feel when you put in the work and you get the results, no one can take that from you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. Make sure you go check out my other videos where I have helpful tips and tricks that can help you on your journey. If you're looking for something a little bit funnier about the GLP world, definitely check out my roast videos. They're pretty humorous. And if you're looking for a positive-only support group, I've got you covered. Link is in the description box below. And as always, be kind, rewind.